We see the things them a step up now with the politicians them. They might try them best to start violence, you know. As a matter of fact, it start already. They might try them best to intensify the violence. The two party them. And the people them a run like them like mad fowl. Just a run with them like mad fowl. Oh, me and my lady I drive come up Stone Hill. I'm supposed to have an interview, so I have them ready for it. Them ready for it down there. Me win Rush Bridge, you know you do.
Yeah, greetings, Muta, greetings. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man, I can hear you, man. You're busy, man.
Yeah.
You're busy.
Yeah.
So what you have to tell me this time now?
Well, we hosted a number of Windrush events, and two this weekend, in fact. One on Emancipation Day and one on the second Friday, Emancipation Day, and also Saturday. Friday the 1st, we're going to be at Poolside Harbour View, the Windrush Rendezvous.
Oh, I remember you mentioned it the last time, so you ever do it.
Yes. So that's where we're at the moment, Muta, in a couple of days.
So it's what kind of event out of Harbour View? What, tell me?
Right, it's a family fun day, two segments to it, Muta. From 12 noon until 7 p.m. It's a family fun day for elders and children. And it's a get together and talk about Windrush, discuss the compensation scheme, how to apply, etc. From about 9 p.m. onwards, we have the Windrush Rendezvous with Bodyguard sound system and Metro Media sound system. And also, there's going to be a radio broadcast from there. A couple of radio broadcasts. In fact, one during the Family Fun Day and also one during the Windrush Rendezvous, which is the adult event, so to speak. Metro Media and Bodyguard sound system. That's on the 1st. Now at Poolside. Now on the 2nd of August, Saturday 2nd of August, Muta, we have Windrush in session. That's at Kynesland, Rumble District, St. Thomas. Here we're going to have a number of artists. We're going to have Bongo Man, also Terry Linen, Bijan, Flower Gun, and also a number of local artists. Here again, we're going to have Bodyguard.
Also a number of local artists. All of them are kind of local artists.
Well, a good question, like the question, Muta. Artists are in the area, locally in St. Thomas. When I say local, I mean St. Thomas, yeah? St. Thomas artists.
Okay. You have to specify.
Yeah, I like the question. Yeah. So, number of St. Thomas artists from in the local area, so to speak. And again, we're going to have Bodyguard sound system, and IRFM will be doing a live broadcast from there and the night from 10 p.m. onwards. That's been supported by IRFM, sponsored by IRFM also. And IRFM has been very supportive with the initiative, Muta, which
Definitely.
is promoting the Windrush compensation scheme, getting the word out there that people have a better understanding of the Windrush compensation scheme, because a lot of people are assuming Muta as those people who went up on the ship from way back when. But it's not just that. It's not only about them. It's about them, yes, but it's beyond that as well. It's them and others. What I'm specifically trying to promote, Muta, is audience, a particular group, or cohort, as they would say, that I'm trying to reach are those individuals that were born in Jamaica, went to the UK at a very young age, and at some point were deported from the UK. Many of those individuals should not, and as I've discussed on a couple of months ago, a few weeks ago, regarding a number of individuals that were returned to the UK recently as June. Born here, grew up in the UK, had a little issue there, and was deported. Most recent one is Winston Knight, deported in 2013, and he was returned to the UK on the 12th of June at the cost of the UK government, the Home Office. So, yes, he was returned on the 12th of June, and in fact, I'm assisting him with
so that was your initiative?
No, it was not my initiative to get him returned to the UK. His lawyer did that. But I am assisting him. Justin for Windrush Generation and myself is assisting him to get him back into the system. Lawyer, dentist, optician, etc., etc. So those individuals that went to the UK at a young age, when I said young, I mean before they got to the age of 18 years old, are the issues there? And I'm not going to specify any particular issue because they got deported, Muta. Many cases, they should not have been deported. There's not the black and white picture that has been floating around with a ship, people going to UK with grip and way back and so on. Younger people went up on plane, etc. Right? Mode of transportation is not important. How you reach there is not more important, Muta. What is important is where you came from and when. You entered the UK before the 1st of January 1973, yes, from a Commonwealth country, you can apply. You entered the UK before 1989, before the 1st of January 89, from any country, including Commonwealth country, you can apply. You entered the UK before you got to the age of 18 years old, from a Commonwealth country, obviously Jamaica included. Before you got to the age of 18 years old, you too can apply. Or you were born in the UK and your parent or grandparent came from a Commonwealth country. So that whole group there can apply. And obviously, in that group, you'll have people that went to the UK before they got to the age of 18 years old and was deported from the UK and are now in Jamaica. Yeah, they can apply. Yeah, go ahead.
So let me ask you, since you've been doing this outreach, what is the result? Since you do it, what is the result? I think 3 times now you come on this program.
Yes.
Quite a number of others too.
Quite a number of people have gotten in touch with Muta. Not only in Jamaica, from across the world. In fact, Muta, I think the first interview I did with you, within 3 minutes I got a call, and that call came in from Ethiopia. Because let's not forget that Jamaicans like to travel. Love travel. So you'll find Muta. Someone may have gone to the UK, young age, deported in 2014, 20, whenever, and they still come back to Jamaica, stay for a while, but they may have ended up in other parts of the world and are in other parts of the world now.
Like what Trump do now, like what Trump do.
Right. I like that. It's what Trump doing now, Muta. That is what the Windrush, the UK government has been doing.
They are the same thing,
Same thing. Because what Trump trying to do is, you're born in the USA, your parents' situation may not have been regularized, status may not have been regularized, and those children. That's what Trump is doing, Muta. That is Windrush, but that situation has been impacted. The Windrush generation and their descendants to a great extent, Muta, has experienced that. So what Trump is doing is a duplication, a reflection of what the Windrush generation, their descendants, has gone through. What these individuals that have been deported should not do, Muta, is assume that the scheme is not for them. I'm saying to them, reaching out to them and said, get in touch with people like myself, get an understanding of the scheme. Do not exclude yourself from the scheme. Do not make any decision based on assumption of what people tell you. Get to the roots of the matter. Get the information and then make the decision going forward. Scheme is for you too. If you've got any connection, I would say if you've got any connection with the UK, whether yourself, your parents or grandparents, went to the UK, had issues in the UK, even if you think they did not have any issues, you too should be getting information about the scheme, because even if your grandma, great-granny, or whoever passed away, there's a deceased estate category in the scheme where you can apply. And you do not necessarily need to have gone to the UK. Your mother, whoever, may have gone to the UK, and you being the next of kin of that individual who has now passed Muta. You can stay right here in Jamaica and make the claim. The deceased estate claim, as long as you can establish that you are the executor of that individual's estate or you are the next of kin.
Suppose it's the third in next of kin. Alright, suppose you have 3 down the line where 3 of them dead and you are the 4th one. And you never connected to England, where you're connected to the people them who dead in England. You still can claim?
Yes, you can claim, but you have to establish that you are the next of kin.
Me know.
You can claim, most definitely. And
how long them things they take to go through? How long?
From my past experience, from my personal experience, because I've submitted a number of claims, we got all the information together, everything is on point and evidence. I've had cases we have had response within 42 days, Muta. They made an offer.
42 days?
42 days, Muta.
I know people do it and take 2-3 years.
Yes, I know of cases where it take 2-3 years, but to be honest with you, over the past, as a year or so, they're acting a lot quicker, Muta. The outcomes or the decisions we're getting from them are a lot quicker. In addition to that, a couple of weeks ago tomorrow, the Windrush Commissioner office was launched. Quite a number of individuals are there, advocates like myself. And the Windrush Commissioner is there to advocate for those individuals whose life was impacted. And also, colleague Anthony Brown, I'm using the term very loosely, colleague, he is actively seeking a Windrush Act. And part of what he's seeking is for those individuals that was born prior to 62 when Jamaica gained independence, who lost their British citizenship after independence, that those citizenship to be reinstated.
Yeah.
So that is that. So there are a number of campaigns going on. I primarily focus on the compensation scheme, Muta. Two things: promote the compensation scheme that more people can apply to it, and also for the amount of money the award to be increased. Because other UK government, British government compensation scheme. One such scheme is the post office scheme, right? Where there was an error with a computer system and a number of postmasters wrongly was sent to prison, lost the homes, etc., etc.
Oh, yeah?
A mirror of what happened to the Windrush generation. Their starting point, Muta, is £600,000. Our starting point is 10,000, from 10,000 to 100,000 and above. We are saying that amount needs to be uplifted, needs to be increased, and to a great extent mirror what the post office scheme, the starting point of the post office scheme. Because this Windrush situation, the hostile environment, as it's called, started way back when, Muta, from in the 70s. You had people that were born in the UK and had problems returning, etc., etc. That 10,000 to 100,000 not going to cut it, Muta. We need to be up there in the 600,000 region.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. Suppose your grandmother did buy a house in them time there.
Yeah.
And you use the only grand picnic where she have now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she dead.
Mm-hmm.
And you not really connected to England more than you're connected to she.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you claim fair property where she live, or them go sell it and get a lump sum, or go?
Unclaimed estate, in that by now that, let's say that property would have been sold. It's an unclaimed estate, and if anyone Google unclaimed estate in UK, then they will get a list. The list is released every Thursday. They will hold that money from that house in a trust fund, so to speak. And I use the term trust fund very loosely, where the government would have held on to that for a number of years and probably put it into some charity. If you step forward and say, I'm the next of kin for Grandma Jane, or whoever Grandma is, I want to claim that money, yes, you can claim that money.
So you're not the person like them in England where you track down the next of kin and offer them a lump sum.
I do some of that as well, Muta. Track and trace the next of kin or the beneficiary, so to speak. I do some of that as well, and I have colleagues that do that. Right? I don't only do Windrush and Muta. I'm doing other things as well, other compensation.
Yeah.
Military
people ask me, since you come on, people ask me.
You understand? I also do COVID, because a lot of people don't know it's a COVID compensation scheme. I think it's about 120,000. You have the hepatitis, the infected blood compensation scheme. Those individuals that were impacted by the NHS blood products that were used to treat individuals. They were taking these blood from prisoners and drug addicts in the USA, Muta, and some of those blood that they took back to the UK, NHS, to treat those individuals was contaminated with hepatitis B and AIDS. Infected those individuals, their life was impacted. Yes, that is the military compensation scheme, COVID and other compensation scheme. And in addition to that, I also assist individuals who have worked in the UK for a period of time and have not met the 11 years minimum that they need to work there to get a pension. Some cases have only done 1 year there. In a situation like that, some cases I can assist them in getting to benefit from the UK pension, UK state pension, not private, UK state pension. There are quite a number of things that I'm involved with, but I primarily
Windrush.
Windrush, yes.
All right, you will do. You will give me your number and your name again. That's when people call me, know exactly what to tell them.
The UK number is 011 44 7999 178
Wait a man. 7999.
Yeah. 178 111. For the beginning again, all the necessary numbers 011 44 7999 178 111. The name is Roland Oslin, ROLAND HOUSLIN.
HOUSLIN.
HOUSLIN. That's the one, Muta. And you can just put my name. If you put that in Google, Roland Oslin, it will come somewhere at the top. You click on it, and then there should be information about the email address, etc., etc. Also, the campaigns that I'm involved in. One such campaign is the lobby of the UK Parliament. We're back there 17th of September again, talking to the MPs, talking with them.
How are the people who are call me here the number, you know? So we're not do it just to just do it. We are doing to get information. So I hope you did write down a number where you just hear a while ago. Roland Olin, his name.
Yes,
Roland Olin, okay.
Yeah, Oslin.
Alright, so remind the people about your event again, no? I'm going to left.
We'll go in session the 2nd of August, Rumble District, Kindland, Rumble District, St. Thomas. Year before that, we had Poolside the 1st of August, Windrush Rendezvous. Rendezvous means the Windrush meetup. Sit down, eat, drink. All that is free entry. The food is free. Refreshment is free. Obviously, if you step towards the bar, you have to pay for that. The deal kind of free. Yeah? Get Windrush Rendezvous and sit down, have a drink, and we'll talk Windrush, who can apply, what is it, etc., etc. Nice, informal way. Unconventional, but that's the approach I'm taking over. Get the people together and we talk Windrush, yeah?
Give thanks, Bridget, Irie.
Much respect, Muta. I appreciate it. Many thanks.
Yeah.
Good.
You know, them twist up for brains. Yeah, them twist up for brains, bad man. And some of your brains still twist like how you put card on yo-yo. Anybody remember yo-yo? You wrap the card around the yo-yo and then throw it away and dry it in and it spin. And so the whole of most of our brains stay. Terrible. Terrible. I don't know how we can just keep going on like that. Why you know all the people in Anguilla? Yeah, we did the Anguilla, you know. Yeah, that's why we miss the program Thursday. Why you people in Anguilla? Trust me. Right on the beach, as a matter of fact, the stage was almost in the water. Can you believe that? Yeah, man. The stage was almost in the water, man. It was a wonderful experience there. Second time I go there. The first time I go there was about 30 years ago. It's 30 years ago. Some people come to me and say, you don't say I listen to you from my little pick me, you know. I tell you, and I'm still pick me. But yes, I hear it's 15,000 people at the population in Anguilla. That could even full, that are half the Muta Stadium. The population, 15,000. I'll tell you. Anyway, we see the things that must step up now with the politicians, them. They might try them best to start violence, you know. As a matter of fact, it start already. They might try them best to intensify the violence. The two party them. And the people might run like them like mad fowl. Just run with them like mad fowl. Oh, me and my lady I drive come up Stony Hill. Stony Hill, I know what to say. The orange cloth, they them tear up and stick on the wall them. Them turn white. The sun bleach them out. What a judgment. Yeah, man, the orange cloth them. Tear up the cloth them and stick on the wall them. The whole of them are turn white. Right down in a Golden Spring they saw come up. Yes, Golden Spring come up. I tell you, it's something to see, something to behold. Anyway, here we go.
Reggae Radio, Irie FM.
Okay, me could start over. Here we go.
We've set out to overthrow functioning constitutional democracies in over 20 countries. We manipulated elections in dozens of countries. We created standing armies and directed them to fight. We went after to organize ethnic minorities to encourage them to revolt. The first thing we did in Nicaragua was to go to the Mosquito Indians, who had never gotten along with the other people in Nicaragua very well, and give them more money than they had seen in the entirety of history, and arms and training and rationales and sanctuaries in Honduras, and sent them into Nicaragua to attack, kill, fight, rape, burn, pillage. And this has been a technique the CIA has used in Nicaragua, in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Laos, in the Congo, in Iran, Iraq with the Kurds, in different parts of the world. We created, trained, and funded death squads like the Treasury Police in El Salvador. And we've assassinated world leaders, including the United States President in 1963, and I'll get to that in more detail in just a moment. You can never be sure how many people are killed in the jungles of Laos or the hills of Nicaragua, but adding them up as best we can, we come up with a figure of 6 million people killed, minimum figure. It has to be more than that. These things are all done in countries of the third world where the governments don't have the power to force the United States to stop destabilizing the country and brutalizing their people.
And I'm funny and weird when somebody use one something to justify a madness. Use one thing to justify a madness. And you must just go and like say, there's something where ma justify. We must just accept it. You know, them say power corrupt, you know. Absolute power corrupt, absolutely. Don't feel no way though. Power can be taken away from people who feel so them powerful and can do what them want to do. When them want to do it, how them want to do it. And sometimes I want to say you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog will turn and bite you. So don't feel say you're going to be angry all the while. You know, when people don't know how to maintain a certain respect and honor, him now get that respect and honor either. But we are continuing the journey. Yeah, man, we are continuing the journey. We're going to take some phone call, you know. Yes, we're going to take some phone call. Yes, Ian.
Yes, Muta. Thank you, man. Give thanks. Yeah, I call and, you know, I call before and we try to keep up with the program. Consider myself to be one of your students to the Muta worker. You know? Yeah, because it's like it becomes part of my story and the story of the Water Youth at Jamaica. So, me listen to your program as a youth from high school, you know. I know you play enough tape and you do some classic interview. I listen to your interview one night and me just tape it. And me just listen to it over and over again.
Which one? Which one of them?
The one where you interview with Baba Heru Samaj.
Who?
Baba Heru Samaj. You play him sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Of his voice read out the 42 law for your program.
Negative, yeah, you know?
Yeah. Right. So, end up, when we listen to your program, you make certain reference to certain elder and certain teaching, and when we reach all them kind of seek out them kind of teachings there, and kind of study and go through certain programming, our programs.
So you live alone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when we realize, say, at this stage, at the thing, it's like a lot of the youth now going to have the benefit for really study at the feet of great elders and teachers and experienced people like yourself. And I think at this point we can use up the technology and everything where we have as tools to reach the youth them. But I think we have to do it now in a structured way. Like at least a program. Every youth should go through a program when them come through Rastafari movement where at least introduce certain things. Certain things we know already when we talk about Battle of Adowa and we know about Italian War. But the details, even of these things, it shed one greater light. Even with Melanic War, the issue of the treaty, how Article 17 create that dispute. It could have been a subject in an international relation, and they develop a program like that within Rastafari and other programs in particular where they deal with the history and current affairs and strategy and organizing, everything like that. So it's a program like that envision, and it can run out on the year too, even during Marcus Garvey month, because August we just call it Marcus Garvey month and done, Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that, Muta? Because you have to be one of the principal,
Well, a whole heap of things it entails. You have to send out a whole heap of things to do. And it take a little planning and organizing for really do that. Because we have a cutting edge and now, we are doing what we try our best to do what we can do in a less than 4 hours, as can to what we are saying now. So we try our best, and just like when it reach you, we hope that it reach others too,
Yeah,
so maybe you should take it to a next level now. You should take it to the next level.
Yeah, once one like you sanction it, Muta, it as I said, get the strength, and elders like yourself come together and give you, the guidance and say, go ahead,
Yeah, but what I say, we do what we can do, yeah, so no, and that means I say, is the one we left to do the other part.
Right. No, we know that. I appreciate love that, man. That's why
we have to move, though. We have to move. Yes, as we say, Kelly, sir, coming through. Sister, we are the ear boat and ear from. Okay, we should power there. All right, we can play this. Carl, yes. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Bless
Yeah, Muta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much things to talk about. And
well, you have enough things in 2 minutes you have.
Then you hardly have anything to say because as you said a little while, you have no time to say nothing. So, it doesn't really make sense to start.
Oh, so you hang up then?
No, I have to reach out.
I can't tell you to stop, man.
I won't care. Right, I tell you, sir, for the government to control everybody who is of any body in this country, because we just get to understand, sir, judges all start get $29 million.
What?
Yes, judges all start get $29 million. So my thing is now that he might buy everybody who can make decision in this country. We are headed for disaster. Real disaster. And everybody just jump on the bandwagon. Either say PMP and JLP and realize which direction the country will take. Nobody now lift up page one and look underneath it, We'll get raw and the right Muta. And nobody in the country knows who are going. Nobody knows who are going. We are head, like right we are head to same place which part baby Trump have we in America. The 7 judges, Supreme Court judges over there, so Donald Trump back pocket, it look like Jamaica if we same direction. Government country. Oh, we have to get this right. How they educate people in because right now Jamaicans blind to what go on in our country, And when you see them run going to court and them get some bad decision, who me not like court, and me not like this, and me not like that, and nobody take the time to learn anything about the Constitution and the right of them having in the country. See the Jamaica for Justice come out here and say, yo, we need a camera upon the man them. And the commissioner, him is a liar. Talk about camera this, the man them have the capability. The man them well stocked. I know where you're there. They have Mossad, the Israeli service, and them provide cyber security for this country. And them man, they are the best. So what them doing here and then? Come on, little Jamaica can more than afford body cam for every police will go out there. But we don't no government to enforce it because they want to eradicate everything. So the Mario Dean thing there, you see...
in a different way, we speak. Anyway, we have to cut you.
No, I know, gone a different way, you know. After 10 years, I guess, you know.
Well, it's gone a different way because the police, them, they are road.
No, we're not talking about that. We are talking about the judge team. We are talking about the judge team. We are said the 10 years after Mario Dean case done.
Man, we have to move now, though. We have to move.
Yeah, cool.
All right, blessed man. Yes, we're there with you. As you say, we have to take the call them and we have to just eat and run, you understand? Yeah, that's what we have to tonight, yeah, eat and run. Okay, so we want to play this.
White culture, if you could even call it culture, is based in racism. It was a narrative created by colonizers, like my Portuguese ancestors, in order to justify what they were doing to other people on the continent of Africa and even here in North America. And the narrative was that we white people were better than all other races. And they did so through Christianity. They took the Bible and different scripture verses, twisted it around in order to fit the narrative of colonialism and white supremacy, and also the patriarchy. And the patriarchy is white man in power. White supremacy is white man in power. Colonialism is white man in power. And Christianity, for the most part nowadays, is white man in power. There are historical references and proof where the Catholic Church actually said to enslave an African was to save their soul. The kidnapped and enslaved Africans that were here in North America were preached different scripture verses than were actually in the Bible. And that's why they weren't allowed to read. Because if they could read, then they could see that these scripture verses were incorrect and they couldn't be controlled anymore by this white God. And white people, we didn't identify as white until colonialism. We identified as Portuguese, or Latvian, or German, or Italian, or French. But then colonialism came around, and then all of a sudden we became white, and we were superior, because we were the chosen race by God, and the scripture verses proved it. And we had to go into other people's lands and preach the gospel, when really it was all a ruse. It was all an excuse to go in and rape and pillage the land and the people and the cultures. So when I say that white culture is based in racism, it's based in racism. Christianity was the Trojan horse of white supremacy and colonialism. And Western Christianity, as we know today, is still based within superiority. All Christians think that they're better than everybody else. I grew up in it. I'm very familiar with the culture. And it's part of the problem. There's a reason why most of Trump supporters are Christians. It's because they don't even realize that the conditioning of colonialism and Christianity and the patriarchy is so deeply embedded within them and their identity that they don't even see the truth. Christianity is based in superiority, in white superiority, in white culture, which is all based in racism.
Flash it, Dread.
Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Greetings,
Muta. Name of the King, Emperor Selassie. I forget the high thanks and praise, you know, because I did a wonderful job when I listened to it because I never did it up at Tavern last week.
Oh, you hear about it?
And and I listened to it, you know what I mean? And thing and so I'll go on, you know what I mean? Because when I'm on stamping ground with that, you know, I'm kind of know the place from a youth as well. So I say, so I'm a love it still, you know, and I love the definition of the whole program because you see right now, I show them a thing, you know, where most man not see, even though I and I say Rasta together, you know. Them a mix up the religious concept of colonial Christianity with Rastafari. And I have to get rid of that, you know, because that have a mislead the whole movement. If I and I see that as the definition of the thing, because I ask them something about Emperor Haile Selassie, and them not come in the definition of Haile Selassie, where him say and him reasoning behind the whole concept of what I and I deal with. Because, you see, them not study the thing. That I say, they must study the thing. They must go off away some other man say, and I bring it in a viewpoint like that we're supposed to establish. Colonialism come and put me in a bandit situation. I don't want to deal with that. Period. None at all. So that's it. So we have to keep the structure with the higher. But trust me, you know, I'm listen intently to the way I reason with the higher say all the while, you know. And I see the formula with the higher try get across to the youth them as far as Rastafari from them time there. You know, see it. And I'm in love it. I'm in love it. I tell you, now I have to give praises to IRFM. I want the whole staff, everyone, from the beginning in 91 till now. I say yes. No,
they are coming on the celebration Friday.
Yeah?
They are coming on the celebration Friday.
Yeah, but I really hide them because a great work. You know what listen, the magnitude of the thing, you know, the I reach out with it now, and the rest of the people, you know, it's a great change in the whole concept of work. Like I, in the same age group with the I. Remember when we are at school, we are here, where we name the Connie Francis and Francis Natural and people.
You know, the supposed the other day, you mentioned it last week.
You see, so now, we see the level where the item transfer their mentality to the concept of Rastafari, reggae music, and the whole black movement of what them say Pan-Africanism and our esteem to pick up ourselves and our people. You see me, I say, and that is a great thing, great thing that that's the movement, you know. All of them things they work in coordination with the mind and the youth. Them. You see, so there is something alternatively that is great. More than where the concept of the colonial power them put in our mind. See me I say? I love the thing. I love the thing.
Give thanks.
And want to give the people the thing, you know?
Yeah, I
that's the
it.
process.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muta.
I man go.
Everything good, man. And we just want to say congratulations to IRFM on 35 years of promoting reggae music to this coming Friday the 1st of August. See? And also remembering that then in 1990, when I used to play on IRFM on Wednesdays with Big E and come on later on the musically speaking program with Cabo and doing Running Africa with R2 on a Sunday and them things. So Carl Young and everyone who was at IRFM in those times, you know, that I used to do it on those shows and that type of thing, and of course everyone who is doing the great works, including yourself, promoting reggae music and thing. And let us also remember that you and Cabo are the only two people in Jamaica who have radio shows from a Pan-Africanist perspective. This must never be forgotten. Because newspapers and other radio stations in Jamaica are on the other side, which oppose Pan-Africanism as espoused by Marcus Garvey. And of course, the first is also the anniversary of African Emancipation Day in 1834, which is being commemorated.
Emancipendence.
Yeah, I try change up the
Madness.
thing. Yes, exact madness is African Emancipation Day, and Muta, you and I are here on behalf of our ancestors, fighting to collect the reparations that our ancestors did not get. On my mother's side, my great-great-grandparents, Charles and Sarah Hill, from Middle Quarters, Manchester, Jamaica. And on my father's side, Mama Kanga, who was captured by the English as a young girl from the Congo and brought to Moko in Carindon. So we know our story. We are here to collect reparations on behalf of our glorious African ancestors who fought with Daddy Sam Sharp and others and won our freedom and things. See? And the racism continues in Muta. Them suspend Diana, but again, you know, the boy Keir Starmer, you know. Yes, for the same thing. You remember? Because she said that racism does not affect Irish travelers and Jews, because racially when people look at them don't see no difference. But from your African, yeah. So some reporter guy named Naughty in May interviewed her again about it and asked her if she would say anything different. And she said no, because it is true. Because you only know that a person is Irish or traveler or Jewish when you talk to them, because to them all European looking. But from you see African,
them are European.
Exactly. But from you see African, the racism is out. And Keir Starmer suspend her again to talking the truth again, trying to get her out again. So we have to stand by Diana, but who I have differences with her differently, but where this is concerned, this comes first, because Keir Starmer is trying to get rid of her to speak in the truth about racism, which affects us as African people.
But can't get rid of her. Can't get rid of her.
When him do, him suspend her from the thing, and him a try all kind of maneuvers to try to expel her and thing, you know. But because she has so much public support in her constituency and elsewhere, him not able to do that. But him really want to get rid of her, just like what he did with Jeremy Corbyn in Islington, who ran as a independent because they forced him out, and won as an independent candidate, and is going to form an independent political party. Which is good. So we have to make them know where they are going with Diana. And the royal family on here, Charles II and thing, in another racist move again, because they send out congratulations to the English female team for beating Spain and congratulating, but the pictures that they put out does not have the African Michelle Adjeman, born in England of Ghanaian parents, who without her, England would not have won that match against Spain and the matches before, showing you the racism, showing a team that is just pure English, European, that you've seen, you know, deliberate.
Well, obviously deliberate.
Yes. So you see, the racism of these people has never stopped. You know what I mean? And it hark back to where you hear Harry and Meghan thing there, you know, the complaints about racism and that type of thing. You know what I mean? You know? Serious thing, man. You know? For real.
I hear like them say the Prime Minister about to Trump, man, kiss him ring and bow to him.
Yes,
about to him, I mean, like, politically and economically.
Yes.
Him kind of give in to Trump.
But Muta, for many years before Keir Starmer, you see, since the end of the war in 1945, Britain is really a colony of the USA, you know.
Yeah.
USA Air base is here.
Well, them no fight them out, man. Them fight out the British, you know.
Yes, and the British indebted to the USA, you know, both from the first war in 1914 to 1918, and then from 39 to 1945. So Britain is a colony of the USA who succeed as the number one imperialist power after that war ended in 1949. 45, I mean, you know. And you know, I want to say condolences to the family of Sir Dees, that's Rupert Dixon, who died last week, Tuesday. Because a man who used to listen to me and Cowboy who popularized your cutting edge program, as we know, on SLR radio. And he's a man, Sir Dees, was one of the legendary sound system man them from Tottenham, North London. I was at his night at the Selby Centre last night.
I don't know him at all.
Yes. Yeah, man. And,
so what going on with SLR now? What I call Cowboy now? What going on with it?
Say, you see, since Cowboy dead, it's like the station dead. That's why nothing is going on. Not running and thing. And this is why I'm on the radio station.
So it's not there here? It's not there here?
No. And that is why I am on the radio. Because I used to do shows on it on Mondays. And this is why on Mondays now, since the beginning of January, I do shows on blessradio1.com.
The one where they come up there with you and for the interview, which one that? The one where that work on, which one that?
There was the one when you
the last time I come up there, may I stand up in that place and do an interview. And you was that was. No, I'm not talking about the dread. You have one the Rasta Bridge in my house. You're not talking about that one there.
Yeah, that is the one where me there on now, on YouTube, Bless Radio 1. You're talking one near Seven Sisters Tube Station, nearby.
Yeah, man, I will stand up in
I will stand up, yes, man, true. They are still on, you know. But it's the one with Natty, the Rasta brethren who in his house. Is that one that
the best FM
best. Bless Radio. Bless.com. Yes. Bless. Yes. That's
so
one that I am.
YouTube?
Yes, man. On YouTube, man.
It was YouTube all the while. It was YouTube all the while.
No. But since I have been on it, look before. It's on YouTube. So when me do my show up on a Monday from 4 to 7, you actually see me live on YouTube, and the programs are on YouTube and thing, which is very good because the audio visual and thing, you know, him name nothing. Yeah, and it's at the same place.
Hello?
On the road there. That it's been, you know?
Yeah, broke up.
You know?
Yeah, broke up now.
Okay,
you have to move.
Yeah. All right, so keep up the good work. See?
Yeah, man, we are got you.
Yeah, man, and remember, Emancipation Day and 35 years of IRA FM, and big up to Cabo and all others when we used to work with in 1990 and was and thing. And keep on the good work, Muta.
Yeah, man, that's serious thing. I refer cake. I refer my cake. I want to know how big the cake is. Alright. Should have been like a album. It should have been like a album. After 33. An album. Anyway, Friday we will be at that place, Kaya, celebrating also. Cause you know we part of the thing too, so yeah, we have to do that. That is we're going, you know, 33 years. Yeah, we're going 33 years. So you know, say we're well up there. We're well up there. Okay, so here we go now. You know, tomorrow, well not tomorrow, little more. Because of the load of what's going on, we're not going to have the liar vibe, but we're going to present some of the IRFM team who help to make IRFM what IRFM is. Number one. A sister send me a clip, a video clip of Ran Mouchette. Ran Mouchette say is him make IRFM be number one. No, Ran Mouchette, I'm a brethren, you know. I'm a brethren. Every year we book up on the Jamra cruise. I'm a brethren. But here one now. One somebody couldn't make IRFM be number one, you know. And that me I say, one somebody couldn't make the station be number one. The multiplicity of things are going here with a whole heap of people and do them part. And every part fit the whole. It's like you have the slice of cake. You slice up the cake. But you know, say, the part of the cake tastes same way like the other part of the cake. And everyone come together and make a whole cake. So, me not go really take on my brethren, but me not go agree with it. And me have to say it, because Clearer England, me see one of the assistants send me the video. I don't understand how one could be so, I don't know if he's arrogant to say that him make number one, make IRFM be number one. I could have never said that. Never, ever, ever say that. But I know say Ran Mouchette play a great part in carrying the baton. I see him pass on the baton, and from him leave, you don't hear about him. And him the another radio station. Him the another radio station. And we know the work where him do on this station, yeah. Carry it. We know the work where Elise Kelly do. Yes, where we can call out people name too. Where we know what it takes to make a station powerful and be number one. Not just 2 years or 3 years, but 30 years. Can't believe that. 30 years and still going. Not a one-man thing. Because Mr. Young couldn't just start the radio station and then him come claim that him make the station be number one. And a film station, you know, say it is the ones them who every day tile with them sweat and a little bit of money to make the thing work. We can't say that. We can't say that. Yeah, we don't join no church. Wholly all Shane, you know. Shane did it before me, and Shane is a one where respect is due. Ever and ever and ever. Me I tell her one that. Me I tell her one that. Because sometimes, if Shane no don't let me fret, because I know say him know me and me know him and him know sometimes you never believe that things are go wrong and it not look like it wrong. Sometimes music cannot play on me, I play it. You know, when I have electricity, when I have electricity gone and I use the generator, I have to walk on the rain or turn on the generator and I say, what we are going to do now? And she do this and do that. And we are run the program from a cell phone. When they call them, call on my cell phone, I talk to them through. So, respect is due. Shane Clark is one of the ones that make the station be number one. Me not ask nobody that. Me I tell them that. And I say it, and even though people not hear him, but if you give him a chance on the radio, okay, when I will say no more, you know, why yell up Shane Clark. Yes. And my wife too. Because she didn't have the program. I don't know if she still have it. But I know, say, we used to run it on cutting edge. Because it was so powerful, the information that she had out about Jamaica. Eh?
Yeah, man, she still around Jamaica corner, man.
Oh,
Morning
yeah, Jamaica,
time.
all right.
Monday to Thursday.
Jamaica corner, but the information that she give out on it, may have some ideas for it, and then COVID come. COVID come and lick it away, but it's not hard to revive back still. But the thing with it is that it give out some information about Jamaica, where she go dig up and find in all sort of folk book and all them something there. And the 5 minutes where she did there, I do it. It's like a whole class. It's a whole class. Because I never want to miss it. I never want to miss it. I have a whole heap of them store up on me hard drive or so. You know, see it. And time she ready, I still have that in my mind. So, nobody can say, a them. Is that not right? My brethren, they were dead. What's the name again? Oh gosh, man. I'm finding him in the room there.
Mighty Mike.
Mighty Mike. Oh gosh. Mighty Mike. You know, say, me keep all I'm jingle them, you know. And one night,
yes, man.
A man come and say, Muta, where you play Mighty Mike jingle them? If I'm not dead, man. I say, you don't understand what I do, man. I move a different way, I do different things a different way. I save them jingle there. For years, I save them. Yes, I save them before I'm dead. And occasionally when it take me, I play them. And
yeah, man, I play a whole program of them one time already in a Muta that me have to remind people while me I work for say, and I'm mighty up on the radio.
Yes. It is good that we do these things. Because I know they have to talk now. But I know him contribution. So we just put that to rest, and maybe it not going to put to rest. Maybe it will go and push the fire a little further. People love them little controversy, you know, and say, well, you're Muta lickers, people are easy, you know. Because all the things that we talk about in the night, you know, this is the thing now where it's YouTube, what is now, you know, YouTube, big thing, big headline. The headline have nothing to do with me, I say, in the something, you know. You know, Muta Baruka, Bonafire pump. Okay, what I say to them, because I know these little youth, or them see them love excitement. Them always lose the art of the matter and where I try say, or where I say. And put for them one little thing to catch your eye. And when you press the button, you realize, say, well, they on the headline, they have nothing to do with where they are say on the program. But that is how them do them thing and get them heights and licks and eyes and all them something. Anyway, we take a break.